Yo, kids. What's going on, Penny? Good morning, pal. Millie's doing her hungry cry. She's hungry. Hey, you hungry? All happy now. Right, Mel? All happy. You guys are having some nice Greek yogurt and Mom's homemade bars. Yum, 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 yum. Today, once I get down into the Lego room, I'm hoping to continue getting ready for the new studio space by packing up Lego minifigures, doing some sorting, and also I want to pick parts for an epic Lego Star Wars set. So as I mentioned, I want to prepare all my minifigures for the move here today. And by minifigures, I mean the ones that are like with these sets. So like, oh, those are cool. Wow. But yeah, all these minifigs that come with the sets have got to be like packed up. And I didn't really know how I wanted to do that. Originally I was like, oh, maybe I should just like move them all like this, like put them in a tray, but then they're going to become like all mixed up. They might like scratch each other too, so they might get damaged. And I don't want them to come off of their like stands. So I think each stand has got to be like individually bagged up. I think that's the way to do it. And then once they're bagged up, I can put them in a large tote. Just mark on the bags what sets they're with. So like this one here, and put all these in a bag and call it the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, even though I would know that. I wouldn't even have to look at that to know that those are the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon figs. That's a cool Lando, hey? Ooh. Very cool. But yeah, once they're bagged up, I can put them in a large tote, or I could even tape them to their sets using like painter's tape, because that won't leave like a residue or anything. But yeah, I think all of these got to get bagged up, because like look at how many like individual pieces that would be when we move. That could cause quite the mess and become like a disorganized chaos. Ooh. That's cool. Hey, speaking of ObiWan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter, I'm also going to try and take care of something else today. You know the UCS ObiWan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter? Well, I actually have the astromech droid head for that, and also the windscreen, and the majority of the pieces as well, but they're mixed in the parts inventory. How do I have all those? Thanks to my buddy Peter. He sent me a bulk lot of pieces one time, and he said included in those pieces is a Jedi Starfighter, or sorry, ObiWan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. And I was like, oh man, I need to try and build that. So thank you once again, Peter. I appreciate it. Today we're going to try and find as many pieces as we can from that set so that I can construct a new UCS set and put it on display with all the other UCS sets. So first off, there's the windscreen for the cockpit. And then this is the astromech droid head. Compare that to your average astromech droid head. A lot larger, that's for sure. Ooh. See, maybe as I go around and collect all these minifigures, I should be dusting all these sets. Or I could just dust them when I move them. Because look at the dust on that. Whew! Looks like it's from 1966. So the question is do I bag these out individually, or do I just put like all the Batman figures in one big bag? What would be easier? Putting them in one big bag, of course. I don't know if they need to be bagged out individually or not. But I actually did go around and I took photos of all of these displays. So a photo of each cabinet. So now when I go to unpack these figures, I know which sets they belong to. For the most part, I would know, but maybe I don't know, like off the top of my head, which Joker and which Batman goes with which Batmobile. Because of course there's so many different options. There's so many different Batmobiles. So I'm glad that I took some photos. So I'm actually using my impulse sealer to bag out all of these figures. This is a pretty cool one, look. With these giant bags, so there we go. They're all like separated by set. It's just going to provide a little bit of protection. It'll keep all the pieces together and make them easier to move. But check it out, how cool is this thing? So there's the Ghostbusters, and there they are sealed. in a bag. Sometimes it splits. I might have to turn the temp down a bit, but I'm okay with that too, because now it's just like they're sealed in their own little bag, and then I can continue to bag more figures in this bag because it's now sealed on the end. Chipping away here, got different piles. So this one here is Marvel. Then we've got some Disney back here, also some miscellaneous ones such as Jurassic World and then DC. This is pretty cool. Just having everything bagged out like this. I guess this one belongs over there, doesn't it? Disney, just trying to keep them isolated. And then I've got like some miscellaneous like little mini builds from sets all bagged out like that as well. For example, that's from the 1966 Batcave. This is for Olaf. Then some miscellaneous Marvel stuff and some things that I forgot to bag up with the figs. Oops! I'm about to move on to Star Wars. Check out how cool these figures are. Hey, it's Watto! So I was just grabbing the minifigures from my UCS Sandcrawler, and I realized one of the most important ones is missing. Is he on the shelf? I don't see him there. Where could he be? It's C-3PO with the restraining bolt. He's exclusive to this set, and I don't know where it is. That's crazy. How can things like that happen? I swear they were all on display in front of the UCS Sandcrawler, but 3PO is missing. I just checked my video where I went over the top 10 largest LEGO Star Wars sets, and included in that was my Sandcrawler, and 3PO wasn't there. So I bet you what happened once upon a time is it just got like displaced from the set and is either somewhere in this LEGO room or got put onto one of my minifig trays and auctioned off. So somebody probably got my exclusive C-3PO with the restraining bolt for a pretty good deal. It sort of sucks, but I was looking on Bricklink and it retails for about 20 Canadian dollars plus shipping and all that, so I could replace it. It's a good way to like sort of hinder a LEGO collector's day though, when you figure out his exclusive, or when he finds out his exclusive C-3PO minifigure is missing. No! That sucks. Oh well. Star Wars is nearly done. It is sort of odd seeing the shelves like this. Like there's no minifigures in front of the sets. The minifigs sort of just make it happen. Complete the display. It is strange, but check out the pile of Star Wars figs. Like that is a big pile of figs. Holy cow. It's crazy. Look at some of these bags. That one is Betrayal at Cloud City. This one is Mos Eisley. Originally I was going to label the bags, but it's like, really? I don't need to label the bags. I've pretty much memorized where all of these figs go. It's pretty cool though. I'm happy that I decided to bag them all out because it's just going to keep them together so that we know these all go with the same set. We're not going to miss or lose any pieces like hair pieces or weapon accessories or whatever it may be. And it's also going to protect the figures. And by doing it this way, I was able to keep them on the stands as well. So when I go to put them back on display, they're already going to be on their stands. And of course, we gave Jabba his own bag, so he's protected from scratching. And they're all just bagged out individually. Pretty cool, eh? I'm really happy that had these bulk bags and also the impulse sealer. That really worked out. Not done yet though. We got to do all the ones on the shelves here as well. So like Gringotts and the Disney Castle, Rivendell, all the ones on these shelves as well. There's actually some more Star Wars over there with those huge UCS sets. Then there's like Ninjago. However, the Ninjago City markets, for the most part, the figures are like on the modules themselves, so I'll just move them like that. But then over here, there's the Pirates of the Caribbean set, Metalbeard Sea Cow. Did all the Marvel ones already. So it actually didn't take that long. But there's a ton of figs. And I think this is definitely the best way to move them. Kids, is that the best meal you've ever had or what? Pizza and watermelon? Oh goodness. Pretty good, hey Millie? So it's official. Jose and I are living in an official war zone. I said official twice. Why not make it a third? Look at this place though. We got ponies and bikes and walkers and red Solo cups. stacking things. There's the best toy right there, yogurt containers. Man, there is stuff everywhere. You two, you leave your stuff everywhere. Yeah, pretty soon you're going to be leaving it in the basement too, aren't you? Taking a break from Lego minifigures, check it out. There is ObiWan Kenobi's Starfighter, the UCS version. Oh man, it sort of looks like it, doesn't it? Got the dark red, a little bit of lime green, some white, light gray, tan. Some of these pieces that we have are crazy. Thank you once again, Peter. Like, what the heck is that thing? Also these giant dark red wedge plates. And then, of course, these guys, I decided to put them in a poly bag just so they don't get all scratched up. But yeah, we've got a huge percentage of the pieces. Check it out. My wanted list is 86% complete and has 166 unique elements in this set. Of course, I don't have the sticker sheet or the large 8x16 tile for the specifications panel or plaque, but I'm sure I could order it. I'm very curious to see what the remaining pieces are going to cost, because once again, this is 86% of the set already complete. That is beauty. Let's see how much it's going to cost. So it looks like I'll have to order from 4 different stores, and the grand total is $97.90. But look at this cart. It's $1.28. I'm sure I could probably manage to get rid of that. Like, okay, there's 2 elements in there. Seriously, I'm not going to waste his time, nor my time, nor am I going to pay freight. So I can go through here. There's the specifications panel, so the 8x16 tile. Also that printed piece. I wonder how much the sticker sheet is. I want to try and find that here. Maybe it's in this one. Yeah, there you go. There's only 2 pieces in this one being the sticker sheet for $40.47. That must be the cheapest sticker sheet on Bricklink, assuming the system knows what it's doing. That's not too bad. $97.90. What do you think? Does it need the specifications plaque and those stickers? I would probably think so. $97.90, not too bad at all. So there you go. In the near future, I'm going to have a UCS ObiWan Kenobi Starfighter. That's awesome. Was it worth it picking all of these pieces? Absolutely, I think so. Why wouldn't I? I have the pieces. I mean, it took a little bit of time, but why not use the pieces that you have? It just seems sort of ridiculous to order all of them or to order a brand new set when you have the majority of the pieces on hand. And I'm sure there's more pieces that I have, and I'm not actually going to order this set or order the pieces to build this set until I get established in the new place, because I want to do a bunch of sorting at the new place and I want to expand my parts inventory. The reason I haven't done a whole lot of sorting is because my parts inventory is already overflowing. But if I can set up a new parts system, or expand it at least, and then do a bunch of sorting, then what I can do is just view those carts, because that'll identify which pieces are missing from my wanted list, and then try and pick them from my parts inventory. Why wouldn't I do that? I just sort of think that makes sense. But yeah, Lego Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series Obi-Wan Starfighter coming soon, and I'm pretty excited. Plus, all the minifigures are now packed up. Let's have a look. Now this is ridiculous. It's the scenario where you have like things spread out, and then when you put them all in one spot, it looks like there's a lot more of them than what you originally thought. Oh my gosh, this is so many minifigures. So in addition to packing up minifigures, also packed up like mini builds. So for example, this one here is for the Harry Potter icons. Yeah, this guy right back here, Hedwig. So packed up all the miscellaneous stuff, such as the chocolate frog, the glasses, the gold minifig stand, all the gold minifigures in there. Maybe they should be separated. I don't think they're going to get scratched up, though. It's not like it's going to be moved around that much. Yeah, so all the stuff relative to that set is packed away in there, because all that stuff was like scattered all over here. There was so much different scattered, uncohesive stuff for all of these sets. So why not like pack it all up into these bags? So then we've got the El Dorado Fortress minifigs, the Stranger Things ones there, some Hoth Troopers. That's going to go with like an AT-TE, I believe. And then there's the Metalbeard Sea Cow figures. This was sort of like an uncohesive set, so packed all that up. That's the Disney train. Then the Simpsons figures, those ones all belong to the 2 Simpsons sets that I have. This one here belongs to the Hogwarts Castle, like the giant one. There's the Rivendell set, then Yellow Submarine, the Orient Express, the Disney Castle, Disney Icons, and then all of the Star Wars ones. Oh, there's a Harry Potter one right there as well. That's the giant Hogwarts Express. But then all of the Star Wars ones are all packed up. And each one of these bags represents a different set. So they're all packed up together. So then you know, this one here goes to the ATTE Walker. Or this one over here is Jabba's Sail Barge. I wonder what the added value of this table is right now. It's up there. Because there are some scarce figures in here. Like that one. Or Jabba. Or Slave Leia, or these troopers, Ahsoka, all the Ewok ones. And then once again, you've got a bag of miscellaneous right here, some Ferrari drivers and some Disney stuff in there, and then all the DC ones in there and all the Marvel ones in there that we saw earlier in this video. And then we've got some Mandalorians in there. There's Cad Bane. There are so many good figures on this table right now. It's cool seeing them all bagged up like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is just put these into larger freezer bags, like I did with those ones over there, and then put them in a box. And then when we finally move, I'll bring the box over, and I'll probably bring this box over last, because I have no need for this box. I'll probably just store it somewhere safely in this room here, or somewhere in my house, somewhere safely, lock it in a room, because it's important that I don't lose that box. Could you imagine if I lost the box that contained all of this stuff? Oh my gosh, that would be devastating. That's not gonna happen though. I hope to find the Helm's Deep minifigures, because those things are still missing. Also, I came across another missing minifigure. So we got the C-3PO that was missing, and also the Marge Simpson minifig from the Simpsons house. She has like the apron print detailing. I can't find that one either. I found a Marge Simpson to replace it with, but I can't find the Marge Simpson with the apron print detailing. I can't see myself selling that one, but maybe it accidentally got put on one of these Whatnot trays, and I think that's the problem with me selling things on Whatnot, is sometimes things might mindlessly end up on the trays and get sold during an auction, and I'm starting to think at least that's what happened to the Helm's Deep figures, and that might be what happened to Marge, and that might be what happened to C-3PO. Luckily, they're all replaceable. Do I want to replace them? No, not necessarily. Not really, but either way, everybody, look at this Lego room right now. It's ready to be moved. Now there's no like uncohesive minifigures and little mini builds everywhere. I can just move this stuff. All the minifigs are gone. It looks pretty clean in here. But with those all packed up, it's gonna make my life a lot easier. So excited about that. I think that was one of the steps that had to be taken. So there we go. Another step to the new place. I can't wait. I'm gonna get these all packed up into a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Yeah, there we go. They all fit in this massive box. In fact, I think it's too big. I need some more boxes. Thank you so much for coming on by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.